Hey, WOW community. Hello, hello, and welcome to Coffee and Biz Chat. Cheers, everybody. I've got my Wonder Woman juice, aka coffee, in my Wonder Woman cup this morning. Thanks for joining me for this Facebook Live. I do once a week. I call it Coffee and Biz Chat because I normally do it in the morning, so I need my coffee to keep going. And I talk about stuff that affects business, especially women in business. Like I think I've talked in previous biz chats about, remembering who you are and having confidence in your business, and clarity is power, and all great business topics. And I'm so glad that some of you have joined me today to talk about business. This is a conversation. So I know there's one person watching me right now. Can you give me a shout out, whoever's watching? Just say hi. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. What's in your cup this morning? I have my coffee with my stevia, a little bit of oat milk, and trying to be healthier, but I'm never going to give up the coffee. So thanks for joining me today. What do I want to talk about today? Assumptions. Today I want to talk, because we make a lot of assumptions about our businesses, especially when we're first getting started, or we want to grow and we make assumptions, or we want to scale and go global and we make assumptions. So I just want to give a shout out to the lovely April Morelli, who gave me the inspiration for this topic today, because April's one of my WOW VIP members, and she came to the weekly Ask Michelle sessions. So I'm not seeing comments today. So if you're here, give me some comments. I'm not seeing them again. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but I'm not seeing the comments. But put your comments in and I will go back and respond. What assumptions are you making in your business today? So I host an Ask Michelle. It's a group coaching session where the VIP members can come and ask me any business question that they might be struggling with. We brainstorm some fun ideas in Ask Michelle. We even get some peer support and help each other with Ask Michelle. And that's once a week. It's for VIP members only. And if you've not accepted my gift, here it is. A 30-day trial to the VIP membership, where you get really $5,000 a month in webinars and workbooks and printables and coaching. I'm online like 4 times a month to help women in business elevate and accelerate their success. So April, one of my valued VIPs, came to Ask Michelle and said, you know what, I'm doing a business program. I love that she's elevating her skills in business. And she's saying one of the questions in the program was, what assumptions am I making? And how are they a detriment to my business? So I did a little exercise with the VIPs. We had about 4 or 5 ladies in the room. And we did a little exercise together about assumptions. So if you're one of my personal Facebook friends, you noticed that a couple of days ago I posted a list of, based on the book called The 4 Agreements. Fabulous book, like seriously fabulous. Told the world that I have out of the 4 agreements, I really struggle with number 2. That's not taking things personally. Like, we have 3,000 people in this group. I'm not taking it personally that only a handful are watching me today. So when we think about the 4 agreements, one is making assumptions. We've heard the old adage, if I make an assumption about you, generally the consequence that I make an assumption about you is that I make an ass of you and an ass of me. Yep, I said the A word. Ass. I did. However, if you make an assumption about me, you make an ass of you and an ass of me as well. So let's talk about assumptions and how they relate to business. So what I had these lovely ladies do, because we can have both positive and negative assumptions in our business. So I asked them to write down what are the top 5 positive assumptions that you're making in your business. Some of them said, okay, if I build a website, I'll get more visibility. If I use a social media platform like Facebook, for example, I'll get more clients. If I define my customer journey, I'll be able to offer, low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket offers. There were other ones that, some positive assumptions could be based on that fabulous movie called The Field of Dreams. Like, if you build it, they will come. Some people actually start a business based on that assumption. Oh, just build it and people will come. And if that works for you, fantastic. Then we moved over to what are the top 5 negative assumptions that you're making about your business. Like, no one's going to buy tickets to my event, or I don't have enough experience, or, maybe people won't connect with me, or maybe I don't have enough money to grow. Maybe I can't hire a bookkeeper, for example, because I have no money. Oh, I see Buddy's joined me with his barking today. Don't mind him. So I want you to do this exercise too, or list it in the comments. What are the top 5 assumptions you're making in your business? Positive and negative. Let's share, because we all make them. I make the assumption that, gee, if I show up on Thursday morning at 8:30 and do a Facebook Live, I might get some engagement out of this group, right? So what are the top 5 assumptions, positive and negative? So 5 of each. Are you making your business? Write it down. Now I'm going to look at my other screen because I want to make sure I'm getting the definition of assumption correct. The definition by dictionary.com of the word assumption means a thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen. A thing that is accepted as true or as certain to happen, and there's a comma there, so we take a breath, without proof. There's no proof. You're making this assumption. It might be, launching you into massive action, or a negative assumption that's absolutely got you freaking frozen in your business, and you're procrastinating and you can't move forward and you feel stuck and you're going down the rabbit hole of despair and anxiety and stress. Either way, assumptions impact your behavior in your business. So with those top 5 that you've written down, now's the time to go back and ask yourself, is this valid? Whether it's a positive assumption or a negative assumption, I want you to go back and say, okay, you need to validate that assumption. And some people validate through, I don't know, it sounds kind of boring, but it's fundamental. Market research. Market research. Do a survey. Ask people that don't know you. Don't ask your friends and family. They're going to respond to you in a positive way because they love you. But ask people and friends to validate ideas. Like, if, for example, you came to a WOW event, what topic would you like to learn? That's something I'd like to know from my market research for the next WOW season. What topic would you like to learn at an online WOW gathering? If you've got some ideas for me, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. But assumptions, both negative and positive, can be detrimental to our businesses. Now, how the hell can a positive assumption be detrimental to your business? You might have this great positive assumption like, oh, I've got this great idea and I'm going to dive right into business and I'm just going to wing it and it's going to be great. A lot of us do that. However, it could be to our detriment, because statistics show that 50% of businesses fail in the first year of business. 50%, half. And I bet you those are half of the people that are making those positive assumptions. And then 80% fail in 5 years. Probably based on assumptions. So where do you get the facts? Well, in the WOW VIP membership, area, we have a Pathway to Success library. Over 50 amazing business building webinars that you can have at your fingertips at no charge. There's a 30-day trial. We have a webinar and a workbook all about market research, how you validate your assumptions. What? And, seriously, within the 30 days, if you go in and watch it and download the workbook and then cancel your membership, fine. If that brings value to your business, that you don't make assumptions, positive or negative, that will be detrimental to your business, then I'm all for it. Do it. You just go to wowwomeninbusiness.com/join. You put in your information, then you sign on with your username and password to the members only area. You go to the Business Success Library, you click on Business Basics, you click on I think it's a 30-minute webinar on how to validate your assumptions in market research. So there's that. Positive assumptions may impact how quickly you move. You may actually move too quickly. And you're thinking, what? Why would you do that? But you may actually jump into something that you've got no proof will work. And quite often when I'm working with my clients and we're developing their annual strategic plans or their business plans, and we're doing financial forecasting, it's an aha moment. Even Entrepreneur Magazine says most entrepreneurs will overestimate their sales in their first year and underestimate their expenses because there's no validation. And then they're wondering why they're not making any money. It's like, okay, do I need 100 people? Do I need 1,000 people to put the $5,000 a month or the $10,000 a month or the $20,000 a month that I want to put in my pocket? Figure it out. Validate, question your assumptions. We have the wonderful brain power of metacognition. That's what it's called, questioning our own thoughts, metacognition. It's science behind that. So question your assumptions. I was working with a client yesterday. She's super stressed out. There are tears involved on my side and hers because I cry with you. And she had made the assumption that no one's going to buy the product that she's selling. No one's going to buy it. And she stopped. She stopped selling it. Even though it's been proven in the marketplace, this is a really popular product. Really popular. She has proven that people are interested in her product. Proven that people have bought this product before. And yet, yesterday, she's in this place where, you know what? She's freaking under a blanket, throwing a pity party, in tears saying, this is never going to work. My business is going to fail. OMG. So we looked at the assumption she was making, and we looked to validate that assumption. And we looked to say, okay, how is having this assumption being a detrimental to your behavior in moving your business forward? These negative assumptions, ladies, they're ass kickers. Ass kickers. Why? Because when we make that assumption and we have no validation, no proof that it's really, really true, it can put us into so much stress that we move into fight, flight, or freeze. And you know what? Frankly, we're not very good fighters anymore. So we move into freeze or flight, and we call it either being stuck or procrastination. And we find all of the excuses why we're not doing what we're supposed to do in order to grow our business. We lose our tenacity. We lose the ferociousness. We lose our superpowers if we have either positive or negative assumptions. So I know this is not an exciting topic. It's not like, I'm not talking about TikTok today, although I know the dance, right? Who knows the TikTok dance? I'm not talking about Clubhouse today. I'm not talking about any type of fun stuff today, but I'm talking about foundational stuff. If you're looking to grow your business, if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to scale a business, do yourself a favor, do a brain dump of all the assumptions you're making, all of them. And then, rather than hoping they'll stick to the wall, like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping a couple of strands stick, validate them. Do your research, both primary and secondary market research. And if you don't know what those are, it's in the webinar that I'm offering to you today, like as a gift. You go in, you get your 30-day VIP membership. If you love it, then stay. The cost is $29 a month. Literally less than a month's worth of coffee. If you don't like it, take the masterclass. Run for the hills. That's okay, because if I help you today by stopping making assumptions, both positive and negative, then I've done my job. Because both, as we've learned, and as the wow ladies who came to us, Michelle, in the VIP coaching session, we learned that both negative and positive assumptions can be detrimental to your business. So something to think about today for Coffee and Biz Chat. But for me, sitting in Rocky Mountain House, Alberta, Canada, where it's snowing again. Yesterday, I'm having coffee on a picnic table by a lake, and it's beautiful, and it's plus 17, and I'm getting a little color in my fair skin today. It's snowing, and there's really only one assumption I can make: that today it's snowing. And I'm going to make an assumption that it's going to be sunny tomorrow and beautiful. How do I validate that? I go to my Weather Network app and I see what's predicted by the experts in weather. And then I plan my day accordingly. So if you do that, if you look at your weather app to say, okay, how's my day going to go? That's you validating your assumptions of what the weather's going to be. So with that said, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this Biz Chat with me. If you did, if you found any value in this conversation, please put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Like, what assumptions are you making? If you're not already, like I said, one of the WOW VIPs, then head over to wowwomeninbusiness.com/join. I'll put the link in the video when I'm done here. And take my gift. Seriously, it's a gift. 30-day trial. If you cancel before the end of 30 days, there's no charge. But if you do the 30-day trial, my one ask is attend and ask Michelle. Promote yourself through WOW Coffee Chat that we do once a month. Come to the mastermind group that's called Tribe Talk, where we mastermind business ideas. Everyone pools their great collective ideas, and do a couple of master classes in the library, because there's a lot there and you can access it at no cost. So if you're one of those people watching who only does the free stuff, here's your opportunity. But I hope that you'll elevate to the point where you're willing to invest in yourself and your business to grow as much as the 100 WOW VIP ladies that are there today, who collaborate, connect, engage with each other, and have coffee chats without me. Who knew? So with that said, ladies, cheers. Have a super productive day. Remember, don't be busy today. Don't make assumptions, positive or negative, that you haven't already validated. Be productive. And then you'll crush business, and your success ratio and your success probability is going to soar through the roof, and you'll be a woman who wows too. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. See you next week.